Aspiring Prime Minister Tony Abbott has another fight on his hands. Apart from the September election, he's being sued by former One Nation Party co-founder David Ettridge. And Kerry Axley is in Canberra for us this morning. Morning, Kerry. What is this lawsuit about?
Good morning, Amelia. Well, David Ettridge claims that back in 1998, Tony Abbott unlawfully helped and encouraged legal action against One Nation, which ultimately led to the party being deregistered. Now, Mr Ettridge and fellow One Nation founder Pauline Hanson served jail time for electoral breaches, but the convictions were overturned. Mr Ettridge is claiming that the court action against him was false and malicious and caused him lasting harm. So he's suing Mr Abbott for $1.5 million. Have a listen now to Tony Abbott's reaction to that this morning.
You'd always prefer not to be subject to litigation, but this arises from the campaign I waged about 15 years ago to expose what I thought was the dodgy nature of the One Nation Party. Obviously, there's still some hard feelings from those days, but it's now before the courts, and I'm confident that everything I did back then was justifiable and could be justified.
And once again, former One Nation leader Pauline Hanson is going to run for federal parliament as an independent. And Fairfax Media this morning is reporting that she has her eye on Labor MP Joel Fitzgibbon's seat of Hunter, which is near Newcastle in New South Wales. And Amelia, Joel Fitzgibbon holds that seat with a margin of 12% and has indicated that he will contest the next election.
OK, and Kerry, just on another note, Schools Minister Peter Garrett has turned back time to help a colleague. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so 1 minute we've got Peter Garrett busy trying to convince the states to help fund the Gonski reforms. The next minute he's back on stage. His performance was at a benefit concert for Angels frontman Doc Neeson, who's suffering from a brain tumour. Let's have a look now at a little of Peter Garrett's performance. And I think his dance moves aren't quite what they used to be, Amelia, but he did just turn 60 yesterday, in fact.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. Good on him anyway. Kerry, thank you very much for that.